Hey, what's up guys? It's Graham here from ReaperEdits, and today I'm going to be bringing you guys a basic tutorial on how to do some 2D intros. So first what you're going to do is you're going to go to Google or whatever, and you're going to find yourself a picture. And I already found the picture, but I'll just take you through the entire process. Nope, not that. I'm gonna type in Grim Reaper. Pictures. Now, oh, I don't want to. And I'd also type in white background, just so you find one that you don't have to cut out, like if it's dark or whatever. I'll just show you right now. But so let's say you find a picture, right? Let's say this one. This isn't the one that I have in my actual intro, but I'm just gonna use this one. Now you're gonna save your picture, and you want to save it to your desktop just so it's easy to find. It doesn't really matter what you call it, just so you know what it's called. Now you're going to bring up Photoshop. You're going to go to File, Open, and you're going to select your picture that you just saved. Here it is. So now you have your picture. And now what you're going to want to do is you're going to go to File, you're going to go to New, and now you're going to make the width 1280 by 720. And make sure that's pixels. And for resolution, you're gonna put, I usually just put 300, but whatever you want's fine for that. And you can just name it whatever you want. Okay. Now, what you're gonna want to do, since the background layer is locked, I usually just duplicate it, just so I can mess around with it. See, now I can grab and select the picture. I'm gonna drag it. I'm going to drop it into my new project. And now what you're going to do is now you have your picture. So you're going to move it somewhere off to the left side. Not too far to the left, but like not in the middle, so just like a little more than halfway. So that's good right there. Now you're going to want to make a new layer. And this is where you put the text in. You're going to select your text tool. Wait for it to load. Gonna make a text box. It doesn't matter really how big. Now, this is the text I use. Latvia. You can use whatever text you want. I just think this looks the best. I'm just going to type in the Reaper. Now, I usually put in all caps, but I'll show you why later. Gonna make it about 30. So it's about that big. Now one thing I do to make it have that capital letter look is going to change every letter except for the first one down to about 24. Do the same with the other word. So it looks like that. So I think it looks pretty good. And make sure that's centered. Just about. Makes it a little bit smaller. And you're going to make a new layer on top of that. This is where you're going to put your YouTube channel. Whoops. You're going to want to make this about 10 pixels, or 10 points, whatever. I also use capitals here. I'm going to do the same thing which I did last time. Put this down to about 8. It's basically just based on preferences. If you want to do this, you can, but if you don't have to. It's just whatever you like. And I'll make that also So there, now you have the picture. Now you want to just move this around, however, but if you don't like the size of your text, well, one thing you can do, you can go to the move tool, you can hit Command T. There's a Shift T. Oh, okay, no, it's Command T, and then it brings up this box where you can make it bigger, smaller, however you want. But then I hold Shift so it maintains proper ratios and whatever, so it doesn't get all distorted or warped or anything. So there's just one way you can make it bigger or smaller, pretty easy. So I'll make it just a little bit bigger. I'd say about there. That's good enough. Move that down a little bit. Take then I usually just come and click on the first tool again and then apply it. I'm gonna click on the Reaper. I'll move that down a little bit. I think it's already pretty good size, so I'm just gonna keep it like that. And now that you have your picture, you're going to open it in Adobe After Effects. So, the file, save as, and then just save it as whatever. Just name it Reaper Pic for right now. And it doesn't matter what the format is, even if it's a PSD file or a JPEG, because After Effects opens or is compatible with PSD files, so that's good. So then you just want to save that to your desktop just so it's easy to find, or wherever you want to, but minimize that. Gonna open Adobe After Effects, and if you already have a project up, just go to File, New Project, and then here's New Project. Now what you're gonna do, go to File, Import, File. Now this is where you choose the picture which you just saved, which I named mine Reaper Pic, so Reaper Pic. Let it import, then just hit OK. Now you have the picture right here, so you're gonna just drag it right here, and it brings it up. Now one thing I do is, since I don't like just regular white for this, I want maybe some darker outside, so it's like it fades into dark. So I'm just going to go to Layer, New, gonna go to Solid, and make sure the width is 1280 by 720, which it should automatically be. Then just hit OK. And now you can see this gray box covers your picture, which is what you want. So then what you want to do is you click up here, and it should be the rectangle tool. So what you do is you click and hold, and then you move to the ellipse tool. And now what you want to do is you want to click here and drag out, but then you want, right after you do that, you want to hit Control, so then it locks it to the center. So then you're going to make a selection, I'd say about here. So that's pretty good. And now you're going to come down here, which says Mask 1, you're going to invert it, so that's on the outside. And now you're going to hit this little down arrow right here next to Mask. And then you can change the opacity of it. Opacity is basically the strength. But first I would change the feather, mask feather. I'd put that to around, I put mine to around 300. It's you can do pretty much whatever. From about 200 to 300 there's not really much change, but you can just put it wherever. I'll just keep it 200 for now. Keep the opacity at 100. So now that you have that done, it has this nice darker edge look to the picture. Now this is where you're going to make it into, you're going to add the wiggle effect. Just going to minimize these tabs. Now what you want to do is you want to go to Layer, New, Camera, then you're going to hit OK. Then it brings up Camera. Then you want to go to do it again, go to Layer, New, but this time you go to Null Object. So now what you will do is you click on camera number 1, and you're going to hit P on your keyboard, and it brings up position. Now what you're going to do, hold on. Okay, you're going to see this little stopwatch right here, and you're going to click Alt and click on it. Then it brings down this. Now right here where it says transform position, you're just going to delete that. You're going to type in wiggle. And then you're going to put parenthesis 2, comma 6. And then that'll be good. So now what you do, little down arrow, down arrow. Now what you can do, added the wiggle effect, but now you're going to loop it with your actual picture. So you're going to grab this little squiggly spiral right here, and you're going to drag it to camera number 1. Then you're going to come down to Reaper, or your picture that you have, and you're going to drag it to the camera also. And so now when you come up here and hit play, adds that realistic wiggle effect to it. So basically, that is the tutorial. If you guys have any questions, or if you want me to make you one, just send me a message, and I will get back with you guys later. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. Be sure to comment, rate, and subscribe, and I will see you guys later. Peace.